Great, the combine harvester, they can't get past. So yeah, run away. Run away.
No, sorry.
You alright? God, that was a bit of faff right there. Blooming combine harvester I was trying to get past and my car was in the way. Good job I was in. God. Oh, the joys of living in the countryside. I was asking, I said, do they normally come down here? Apparently they do. Well, they do, but never been that big before. And it was massive. Took up the whole road. So, oh. I mean, parking's a pain enough as it is, let alone combine harvesters blooming going down it. But never mind, shouldn't complain. Got food on the table thanks to the farmers. So, got this from Amazon. I haven't ordered anything else. So I think this is going to be my grass seed or grass patch repair stuff. And I'm not going to lie, the box looks really small. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, which makes me think, I don't know if I'm going to have enough space. Back to the kitchen. I mean, it's the lightest place in this cottage, so we have to use what we got. Right, let's have a look. I mean, it's a lovely sunny day today. So I think it's meant to be raining tomorrow with storms again. So I think I need to get this done, if it is it. It's my scissors. I'll use a knife. I thought that was going to be so much bigger. It says it does up to 130 spots, so it should work. I don't think there's that many. Yeah, so I'm hoping this will fix these patches here. Actually, now I'm looking at it, it might be a bit more than 130. But this is just where, obviously, the dog goes to the toilet. It burns the grass. There's a lot of moss in it. You can see it's worse up this end. Yeah. I had hoped that it would start growing back again, which I think in small patches it has, but not at the rate that I want, and it's just getting worse and worse. So I'm hoping this small tub of grass seeds will fix it, but I might have to get another one. If that don't work, then I'm going to have to reseed, but then I'm probably not going to be able to do that until spring now. In fact, actually, the pot that I've got says you should use before September, and we're now in the first week of September, so I'm hoping it's still going to be alright. Yeah, it's quite warm, so weather hasn't changed. It's not going to know, is it? The grass ain't going to know. But suddenly, oh, we're in September. No, we can't grow now. But then saying that, the grass does look like it has gone a little bit slower. Oh well, we can only try, can't we? So I'm just having lunch at the moment, which consists of leftover dinner from last night. I had pasta and a tomato-based meal. So that's my lunch today. That's a good thing, those sort of meals, always loads of leftover, isn't there? Which is really handy when you're on your own, so you don't have to cook much the next day. So I'm just going to have my lunch now, and then I'm going to do a bit of research on a local walk that I want to do. I'm not going to mention much here because I'm hoping to do a video on it. I'd like to really get back into doing walks and filming my walks as well. I started doing it, I think, a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago now. God, time goes so fast. And I don't know why I stopped. I think life happened. I don't know. I just wasn't consistent with it. So I really want to get back to it because I did enjoy doing it. And hopefully I'll get better at filming. I've only got a little camera at the moment, which is the one I'm using, which is a Canon G7X Mark II, I think. So it's a fairly old one. I mean, it's probably not the best to record on, but at the moment I have to use the tools that I've got. But I'm hoping to eventually get better and invest in better camera gear, because I've really, I really want to learn like how to do videography and storytelling. Because again, as I was saying last week, I've got it all in my head, but trying to get that out is so difficult. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, I've just got in the car. Oh no, I've got to undo my wing mirror. Oh, I hate when that happens. It means I've got to get out again. I've just blooming belted myself in. But what I was going to say is I found a chocolate biscuit or macaroon. I've completely forgot they're in here. I will be munching that in a moment. Right. Oh, Sadie, stay there. I'll kind of sort that wing mirror out. Try that again, shall we? Right, so we're just going to go down to the beach now. The children have gone back to school, so it shouldn't be too busy now, and plus it's raining. Who wants to go to the beach when it's raining? Obviously me. So the one thing I need to really get myself in the habit of again is going out in all weather. I feel like I spent a lot of this year just waiting for the summer, and they have been very few and far between. So I found I haven't actually gone out as much as I would have liked to this year, which is a real shame. Because, you know, you can have fun in all weather, can't you? I don't know why we keep waiting, or myself. I don't know why I keep waiting for a better day, because that better day will never come. And you just end up wasting so many days, don't you? And like for me, just sitting in, it's boring. So boring. And life just goes past. And I find I'm so guilty of that with a lot of things I do. I'm always waiting for another day, or that perfect day to start, to do something. So I need to force myself at the moment. Start forcing myself back outside and just exercising again. That's another thing. I keep waiting for that day to start exercising or dieting, or well, I don't really want to diet, but you know what I mean. You're just waiting. What's the word? Procrastination. I think I pronounced that right. Yeah. And before you know it, years go past. I've been saying that about, like, yeah, I've been saying that about getting myself fit again. I was watching my old videos today, and they're like over 2 years ago, and I was saying the same things back then. And then when I actually sat down and thought about it, I probably spent the best part of 10 years saying the same thing. And that's really scary, because that just goes to show how quickly life can pass you by. And it's just such a waste if you don't do the things that you want to do and aim for the things that you want to achieve. And you just sit around waiting for another day. So, I don't know. I think I've been thinking a lot about that, more so this year, because in January I am going to turn 40, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just been on my mind a lot that I'm going to be 40 and I feel like I haven't even really started living my life, which I guess a lot of people that go through a midlife crisis, that's probably what causes it, isn't it? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm at the start of a midlife crisis. I don't know. I hope not. But then, is a midlife crisis even that bad? It's just giving you a kick up the backside, isn't it? To do things that you've always wanted to do, but you've never got round to doing. I hope that makes sense. If you start seeing like a new boat and things in my driveway, then you know it's all gone wrong. And now I'm starting to question myself when I say, yes, we should go out in all weather. Oh, it's horrible. I mean, there's other people out there. A lot of surfers, actually. Maybe it's a good time to go surfing. Starting to think perhaps I should invest in some waterproof clothing, especially for living around.
Trusting your instincts, realize that knowing looks different to each. When living authentic, do more exploring, it's deeper than knowing just what is essential for life that is thriving.
Hello. Well, there's me saying, yeah, let's go out in all weathers. I mean, this just takes it. It just takes it to the extreme bit. And yeah, my mascara is not waterproof, as we can see. It was so bad out there. When I was walking back to the car, my eyes were getting really flooded. I just couldn't see. It's just constant water. It's like being underwater. But surprisingly though, I actually enjoyed myself. So yeah, all weather, I suppose. I mean, there's something quite fun about getting drenched, but then it is still quite warm, so it might be a different story in the middle of January or February. So anyway, I need to go home, change now, because I didn't bring any spare clothes, and I just need to go and have a cup of tea as well. I'm back now. Got myself all warm and dry. Literally ate my words there, didn't I, about wanting to walk in all weathers. But I still enjoyed myself. It was nice just to be out. We didn't really walk far. We just had a little pot around on the beach, and Sadie had a little run around. I did forget a ball, and I couldn't find any driftwood either, but she was fine. She was happy enough. She was happy just to be out. So I've got myself all warm and cozy now. I put the heating on just for half an hour, just to take the chill out of the house. Got myself a nice cup of tea. So yeah, I'm feeling quite cozy now. I've got dinner on in the oven, and I'm just going to try and find something to watch on TV. Hopefully I can find a new series or something. Pay all this money for Sky and all the other subscriptions. I really need to make use of it. So that's really going to be my evening. Apart from that, a bit of housework as usual. And then if I can, I'm going to try and do a bit of editing, because I really want to be more on top of it this week. Last week was a bit of a rush, and I left it all to the last minute. I was trying to aim to upload by 8 PM, but unfortunately it didn't go up there to about 10:30, because I was using a new system. Well, I got a new laptop, and I was trying to use a new editor on there, and yeah, I wasn't really getting on with it to begin with. I had to learn, so I was a little bit delayed, but we're going to be more on top of it this week. And yeah, I probably still won't be completely happy with it, because that's just the way I am. I think that's the way most people are with their own content. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this evening. And yeah, here's to feeling all warm and cozy. And as my nan used to say, when you have a cup of tea, warm your cockles, whatever they are, but they need warming. Sad to say, I think my tomatoes have got blight. Oh, they've grown so slowly this year because we've just not had the sunshine. It's just been raining. I've tried to maintain it by chopping the branches, but unfortunately, like, look at this one. I'm gonna have to pull that whole one out now. Really looking forward to having loads of tomatoes, and it looks so promising to begin with because there are so many like little flowers. But this happened to me like last time I tried growing tomatoes, and I just think it's just really disheartening. We'll try and I think we'll pick the green tomatoes and we'll see if we can get them to turn red. I mean, they've already started turning like a lighter green, so I might be able to save some, but we'll see. So I picked a number that I could. They are the cherry variety, so they are meant to be small, although I think they should have been a bit bigger than this, but yeah, it's a real shame. I'm hoping we can get these to turn red. And what I read online, apparently if you have them on a windowsill, but then that's back to the problem of sunshine, isn't it? We just don't seem to have a lot of it. Well, I need to do a bit of research, but if not, I think you can make some tomato chutney with them. So hopefully they won't go to waste. Also picked some marigold heads. And these should have some seeds in them now. If we open one up, then I can save these. Yeah, lovely. At least we've got marigolds. You can tell when they're ready because they all just pretty much fall out. And they're all nice and dry inside. Ooh. I think, anyway. Still not no expert or anything. Yeah, that one's another nice one. We'll dry that one out. So I think the key is to pick them when they're quite brown like this one. Whereas I picked that and it's still got a lot of green on it, so yeah. I'll let them dry a bit more, separate them, and then I'll put them in an envelope for next year. And hopefully they will grow, but if not, I'll just go and buy some more again. But yeah, nice to be able to grow things from your seeds that you've collected, because let's face it, who doesn't like free things? Good morning. Oh, well actually it's afternoon, it's lunchtime now. Never know how to start these vlogs. Could just say good day to you, but then that don't really sound right either. Anyway, good afternoon. Had a lovely chilled weekend. I hope you did too. Sadie's got her friend Milo. We've had him for the past couple of days, so she's quite happy. Willow just jumped on the side. I think she's happy. Let me out. Oh, there we go. The sun. Are you happy, Willow? The sun is trying to shine today. That always makes me feel happier. It is quite windy though. My greenhouse has blown over again. I mean, it is just a little plastic greenhouse, so it's not going to hold up, but so we need to go and pick that up. Actually, I might pack it down now because we're going into the autumn now, aren't we? Oh, so yeah. Thanks, Willow. Thank you. Here's Milo. Oh dear. Oh, we want to go outside. All right, we're knocking over the bowl. Oh, you're making it sound like chaos in here. They've literally just been out. And now they want to go in the garden. It's because I'm getting my shoes on. Yeah, I need to go out there and pick that. Brain fog again. Greenhouse. That's it. Why was I going to say windmill? That's so weird. Oh. Right, good. That'll do for now. Alright, yeah, so I need to take Milo home now, grab some lunch. I'm going to stop at M&S quickly and then I'll have to get back to work. Yeah, it's been quite nice. So I've just had my lunch. I'm trying to be a bit more mindful with my eating, so I've got a little plate of strawberries just to graze at throughout the afternoon, because I do find working from home it's so much easier to go downstairs and snack in the kitchen, and I'm so guilty of that. So I'm really trying to hold myself more accountable and make more healthy choices. Not overload myself with changing the way things are. I'm just trying to do like little tweaks at the minute. And that is some fruit instead of picking some crisps or whatever else I've got in the cupboard. Because that's the other thing, isn't it? You end up picking at things that are easy instead of making yourself something. Not that you make these strawberries, because that's quite easy as well. I think I know it. I'm not sure where I'm going with it, but anyway, strawberries. Let's move on from that. I was about to just go out But then I remembered we're waiting for a repair guy to come and sort out the kitchen hob. Not the hob, the extractor fan. It sounds like a washing machine. It's where we had the new pipe fitted into the roof, and we had quite heavy rain. When was it? Wednesday. Actually, yeah, it was the Wednesday. I was down at Widmouth Bay. I come back, started doing cooking, and there's just all water pouring from it, and it sounded like it's swirling around like a washing machine. So we got to wait in for him. So I was just going to take Sadie out for a little walk just around the village. It's another horrible day. And then, don't know, I might start, because I'm trying to push myself of going out further than being at home and just going around the village. And as I was saying, on Wednesday, going out in all weather. So I need to like stick to that, because I'm trying to be really consistent with like things that I'm trying to change about myself. So for maybe, even if it's just once a week. And I always enjoy it when I'm out. I need to kick up the backside to get myself out there. But never mind. Anyway, we've got to wait in at the minute. But then I do need to do a lot of sorting out. I've still got a lot of boxes and things that need tidying and finding places for them. But I live in such an old cottage, it's really hard to find. I feel like I'm just shoving things in places. I think we need to get a lock up. But look, I've got to sort this out if I show you. Look, oh, I need to sort that out. It's just, oh, I'm ashamed to say it's just been like that for like a few months now. So yeah, I probably should get round to actually doing that. I need to sort out under the stairs and then put that away. And also I might put this table up. It's kind of become a bit of a dumping ground. Lord of the Rings, very good. Yeah, it's become a bit of a dumping ground. So I've not used the table. I bought it, I think, when did I buy it? I bought it to go originally in the kitchen, and I was going to try and be creative and upcycle and everything. But it's one of those things where I say I'm going to do it and I never get round to doing it. So I haven't used it. I haven't used it in over 6 months. I don't think I'm going to use it. So I'm just going to put that up for sale, or I might just give it away. It's only a small little table. And then finally, what I do also want to do is, I'm going to regret it, but I really want to move this front room around. It's all just a bit, stand back a bit. It just feels really cluttered. Just feels a bit too enclosed. When I first moved in, it was just my things, so it wasn't too bad. I had this sofa further out. But since this unit's come, which is Matt's, his fish tank, which was obviously, it was leaking a little bit today actually. I think he needs to get a new one. Anyway, I digress. Now that's here, that's taken up a bit more space. So I've had to move the sofa further in, and this bit really bugs me. You've got to walk round the fireplace, which isn't really ideal, especially when the kids come over and visit. So I'm thinking I might move this sofa to there and put the TV in the middle. Then I can try and bring Matt's records in once I get rid of this little table, this little thing. Bring Matt's records in, put them there. But I need to measure to make sure it all fits. Right, so animals fed. Oh, my hair's all falling out again. Animals fed. Before I start moving this front room around, I need to measure to make sure it's actually all going to fit. I mean, that'd be really annoying, wouldn't it? If I start changing things around and nothing fits. I need a hairband. Oh, I wasn't sure where I put my phone there for a minute. My camera. I feel like I've done now. I don't know where I've put the blooming measuring tape. I'm losing the plot. Hold on a minute again. Left it on the log burner. Good job you're not using that in a minute. Up against the wall. Ah! It will fit. Just. Oh, should I do it? Should I do it? Oh! I'm already starting to regret moving things. I thought I'd try the sofa this way. But then that means I've got to move that TV to there, which will then be in the way of the window. I think I'm just going to do it tomorrow. It should be half done. Didn't finish the front room this evening. I made a start on it. I'm going to have to just finish it tomorrow. It's got too late. And I've got to finish editing this video. And I want to watch a bit of YouTube before I go to bed. And I don't want to go to bed late tonight because I went to bed late last night. And I've had a real bad brain slump today. The amount of times I picked up this camera and I started trying to film myself today, and I just kept losing the momentum. So I do apologise. I have absolutely no idea what this is going to turn out today, but if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. And this is, yeah, an end of my second week of vlogging. Hopefully it's watchable. I said that last week. I'm not going to say that next week, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate if you've watched this the whole way through. Stuck with it. Yeah, early days, especially being such a new channel. Yeah, so I appreciate the support, and here's to next week's vlog. Bye.